Let me take you back to a time when I was pursuing academia and how it all came crashing.
Well, this is it, y'all. September 6th, on this beautiful, lovely day. It's day one of being a bum. What am I gonna do? I'm all alone now. My friends are gone. They're back to school, or they're getting ready to go back to school. But me? Not for me. Not for me. I got kicked out of school. Nothing more, nothing less.
So I was attending the social work program at Carleton University. I managed to get through 2 years before they booted me out. And honestly, to say that I was surprised that that was the outcome of my university career would be a lie.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I never wanted to go to school. School was never in my heart. I was never thinking about school. I could care less about school.
No. No? Oh.
But I decided to go because that's kind of what's expected. There's a heavy emphasis placed on kids after high school to have their life together enough to make a decision on what they want to study and do for the rest of their lives.
I'm just a baby.
But you still had to say, okay, mom.
I'm just a baby.
And outside of societal pressures and the system pressure of pursuing school, there was also that parental pressure. I mean, look, my parents are immigrants from Iran. They had high expectations and high hopes. And low-key, I'm sure they did not risk their lives coming here as refugees for their son to be pursuing a career as a dancer. But it is what it is, and I mean, at least I'm the most authentic version of myself. I always wanted to pursue dance. I knew I was going to grow up and be in the entertainment industry, and I was going to make it happen no matter what. And these dreams of mine severely interfered with my studies. So I started producing these dance visuals and getting more and more invested into dance while I was in university. At first, I really thought it was going to be something that I just did on the side whenever I had free time from my studies. But it soon became my main focus, and as a consequence, my schooling suffered hard. I had the worst time management when I was in university. And this is a pro tip. If you are pursuing or taking any kind of post-secondary education, get your ass together and manage your time. It is the most useful and essential thing you could ever have on your journey. For myself, let me tell you, god damn it, I was so disorganized. I was missing out on midterms. I was missing out on exams. I was missing out on big essays that were worth 40% of my grade because my head was in the wrong place. Well, I mean, it was in the right place, but it was in the wrong place for me to be in school. Like, to give you an example, I had missed a whole essay that was worth 40% of my grade because I decided to go to a Diana Ross concert instead. I'm so glad I went to the concert. Living legend. Imagine I chose my essay over Diana Ross. So due to me missing exams and essays and all that stuff, it obviously translated into a very low GPA score, which led me to being suspended from my program.
You are hereby expelled from Springfield Elementary.
So what that meant was that I was not allowed to continue my studies for 1 year, and I may resume afterwards. But that was not going to happen. I was not going back. I knew it. My parents knew it. I was going to use that as an scapegoat to keep my ass out of school.
Your bail's been posted.
Later, losers.
I'll never forget the day I had to break it down to my immigrant parents that I got suspended from school. I was so nervous. I was terrified. I didn't know how they were going to react. I didn't know if we were going to be able to even have a conversation or if it was just going to be all yelling. But sometimes your parents surprise you. And my dad probably said the most important words to me when I told him I got kicked out of school. Artin, remember that some of the greatest people in this world never went to school. Daddy, what? What? Where did that come from? I mean, with all the hopes and dreams they had of me being a doctor, a dentist, all this stuff, and they risked their lives for me to be pursuing an artistic career, I never thought it was going to go well. I mean, granted, a lot of those wishes were more my mom's rather than my dad's. My dad is actually an artist himself. He's a poet. And my father actually expressed that his biggest concern for me was falling into a depression trying to chase my dreams, or being so sad that my dreams don't come to fruition. And well, fast forward 5 or 6 years later, I'm here. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily depressed. I am starving, but that's part of the journey. So that's kind of a win in my eyes. Point being, I always told myself that school is not going anywhere.
All I know is that school's always going to be there. It's not going to go anywhere. The passion and the desire is real. It's so real right now.
They are money grabbing machines. They are going to be around forever. But what's not going to be around forever is me. And I always told myself that I need to have enough respect for myself to at least give this a chance. And I'm not done. I'm not ready to let this go. I am going to continue to work my ass off till this shit comes to fruition, baby. Let's go. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything in particular that you guys want to see during this Art and Talk series, or if there's any topics in particular you want me to cover, or any stories of my life that you want me to share. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next Friday.